Hey there. I wanted to sit here and tell you kind of like a story and just in regards to like manifesting and wishing for things. So I'm titling this video Be Careful What You Wish For because one of my wishes came true. But it turned out to be not what I wanted. So my entire life, I have always been usually the person to go after another person in regards to love and dating. Um, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, like I want to be proposed to if when somebody asks me to marry them. And one day I'm just at my desk. This is like 2 weeks ago. I was at my desk and, not having the greatest day. I've been going through all kinds of stuff, going through emotional cycles, feeling very lonely. I'm not so much depressed because I've been actually, like, overall very happy with my life in general. A lot of good things have happened recently. I just finished my associate's degree. But anyways, so I was sitting at my desk and, this guy kind of walks up and he's like, hey, you're still here. And I was like, yeah, like, because I didn't notice, but he had walked by my desk earlier. And I was like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm the customer service rep here at Amazon because that's my job. Uh, and, we were talking and chatting. I thought he was very handsome. And then he took off his mask because we work indoors. And I thought he was very handsome. And so he asks for my number. I kind of felt this whole like flirtatious energy. And I was like, that's cool. Like, is this guy flirting with me? Am I just like I'm not good at picking up on signals in general. So it was just kind of a curveball to my day. But anyways, so this guy walks away, he gets my number, we're texting, and he says, I think you're cute. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what is happening? And, because I've never had a guy be so forward with me in person. It's always been exchange numbers through apps, Tinder, Bumble, stuff like that. And, sure. And I was super happy about it. And I had plans with another friend that night. And, but he wasn't texting me, replying. He had later told me that his phone got stolen. And all kinds of stuff happened, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I realized, I'm not going to be able to hang out with my friend, for whatever reason. So I'm going to actually go hang out with this guy who asked me out, who asked for my number. We're going to call him D. And so, work goes by. I end up finishing my shift. It's not a bad shift. It's just like whatever. I'm more like I'm texting D, and I'm just like, and I finally call him, and I'm like, hey, do you want to like hang out? And he's like, yeah, let's hang out. Let's go get dinner. So we went and got dinner, and that was cool. Okay. So at first, we meet up in front of the restaurant. It's like an hour wait. We're just chatting it up. It's good. He's hugging me. I feel very safe, and it's just a fun time. It's a nice day. It's Pride Month, and, meeting someone I like. And yeah, cool. So that was cool. And then we went inside the restaurant, and it was as though everything had changed. So basically, all our conversations had shifted into adult topics. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say in regards to YouTube and censorship, because I know TikTok is really strict, but I don't know the rules for YouTube. But he was talking about like sexual stuff, and I was kind of like under the impression that he wanted to like date me, and lay down the foundation for a relationship, and that's what I thought. And for the most part, I'm a pretty go with the flow guy, but I'm not looking for an FWB type situation. And it just was very irking because this person, D, is 29 years old, never been in a serious relationship, which I have. I've been in multiple serious relationships. I've brought my boyfriends around my family. I'm very open about it. And I love doing that, when I'm with someone. And I feel it's an appropriate time to bring them around my family. If that's, if you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to tell my story. Anyway, that's my problem with videos. I'm always worried I'm going to offend someone, but I just got to say what I got to say. So if you get offended, I'm sorry. So yeah, so you know, and I was kind of like, okay, maybe I can give this guy a chance. You know, maybe it's just like I'm misunderstanding the situation. So I go to bed that night feeling happy. You know, I can't believe someone actually put themselves out there, and we went out on a date, and it was great. And so the next day I wake up, and we had plans the next day to go see Cruella. And I was like, dope, like I'm ready to hang out. And so I had texted him multiple times. I knew he was awake. And I remember I was at breakfast with my family, and he had texted me. He was like, "Hey, just to let you know, I want to make it known that I want an FWB type situation." Of course, I was like hurt by this because I was just like, "That's not what I'm looking for. Like, that's not what I want from you." And you know, I go about my day, and I'm kind of like waiting to see when he wants to go see Cruella. So, you know, a bunch of time goes by, and I'm like, hey, you know, sorry if I did something wrong. Like, I can't remember what I said exactly, but I was just like, you know, I hope you have a good one. You know, this guy got so angry, like wrath beyond compare. He called me pathetic. He called me desperate. And I'm just not like like you know, if I want someone I'll go after them, but I'm not like desperate for affection and stuff like that. Like I love myself at the end of the day, and I don't need anything. Like I have a good job, I have a good I just finished my degree, you know. And if you don't have those things, that's not, I'm not saying that's all you need, you know. I'm just saying that that in my life is what is making me feel good about myself, especially lately. You know, but to each their own. So some time goes by, and he apologizes to me. And I'm like, okay. And he apologizes to me over text. What? So I said, like, hey, you know, out of respect, can you just apologize to me in person? And so he does. It's very awkward. I don't feel like it's a sincere thing. And I'm just like, oh, brother. And so, you know, we're talking, and things get very sexual, and I'm just like, this isn't what I want. Like, I had that wake up moment where I was just like, this isn't what I want. And so he's like, well, I don't want to be with a drug addict. And I was like, I'm literally not a drug addict, but okay. And I was like, I don't want to be with someone who's addicted to porn. He literally said, I am addicted to pornography, and I cannot ejaculate without it. Yeah, so the moral of the story is be careful what you wish for, because people are not as they seem. Even if they approach you and ask you out and you think it's the sweetest thing ever, just be wary of these types of situations. And this is like super rare. Like for me, this has never happened to me before. It's like, it's not rare, it's an anomaly. It's just, it never happens. And I was so grateful for the experience, because I had been kind of wishing that someone had done that. But now I'm trying to manifest the perfect person. I shouldn't say that. I'm trying to manifest someone who wants the same things as me. Because I have so much love to give, and, you know, someone out there deserves it, and they're deserving of my love. But I don't play these FWB games and stuff, you know. But anyways, be careful what you wish for. And I hope you're well. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening to this video, and thank you.